Yo, 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 ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another broadcast of the weekly with me, Neff. Please subscribe to the channel and share our videos with a couple of friends. We're trying to reach 500 subscriptions, and every subscription helps us out with that goal. To our new subscribers, welcome to the channel, and thank you for watching the videos and spreading the word if you have. Box office, Nosferatu has monstrous $40 million opening. Sonic 3 narrowly squeaked by Mufasa as family-friendly films ruled the weekend box office. They finished at number 1 and 2 with $38 million and $37 million respectively. However, the 5-day totals, including crucial Christmas Day numbers, had Mufasa prevailing over Sonic. And as you guys know, I did multiple videos on Sonic and Mufasa going head-to-head over the opening weekend and Christmas weekend. I did initially take Sonic to make the biggest box office splash of December, but then I switched over to Mufasa. I've seen some convoluting stories regarding both. Some people say Mufasa won the Christmas weekend but did not win opening weekend. However you want to dissect that. And then some say Sonic did. Regardless, it looks like Mufasa has gotten the victory there, so it looks like my pick turned out correct. But let's continue. Despite that, are we just going to pretend that Mufasa isn't this massive failure for Disney? 2019's The Lion King had an opening global weekend of $440 million after 2 weeks, and during the Christmas surge, Mufasa is only at $315 million. Now, let me stop there, Jordan Rumi. Yes, you're comparing it to box office that was a lot higher of a number. That does not necessarily mean that it is a failure. Was it less? Sure, it was less. Doesn't mean that it didn't make money. So yeah, but let's continue. Jenkins' longtime producer Adele Romensky recently let it slip that the film's budget might have been as high as $250 million. I also spoke on that as well. The budgets are just too bloated at this point, even for Lion King. The film doesn't make $750 to $1 billion. It's not good. $250 million budgets means you don't have much margin of error there. So we got to figure out a way to bring these budgets down. I do believe you can make a Lion King film without spending $250 million. Although the first Lion King adaptation, live action, of course, made $1.6 billion, that doesn't mean that the second was going to do as much. And when you bloat the budget even more than the first one was bloated, it's just hard to be successful. However, the big story this weekend has got to be Nosferatu. It amassed $40 million in its first 5 days and is already Robert Eggers' highest grossing film in North America. Nosferatu has already done more than 50% of the Northman's entire worldwide gross, and it didn't cost as much. Nosferatu cost $50 million. Awesome budget. Meanwhile, James Mangold, a complete unknown, earned $23 million over its first 5 days, making it Searchlight's second highest debut ever. It helps that the film is actually really good, and Bob Dylan himself has given his blessing. Having Timothée Chalamet as your lead doesn't hurt either. Much praises to Timothy. He's really doing his thing out here in Hollywood. Obviously, if you've seen him in Dune, you know he is a great young talent, and he's on his way upwards. But yeah, I heard nothing but good things about that as well. Not into Bob Dylan's music per se, but I did hear that Timothy did do a good job as far as that biopic goes, and I'm sure Bob Dylan was happy about that, especially when the praises are nothing but positive. So good job to them and Searchlight. Nicole Kidman's steamy Baby Girl made a disappointing $4.4 million ever since its Venice premiere. This film has been slowly losing steam, and that's despite strong reviews. A24's backing and persistent Oscar buzz of Kidman's incredible performance. I would imagine we'll be seeing this one on video on demand very soon, especially as Oscar nominations near. We should also mention that Wicked is still out there playing in 3,100 theaters. That's actually quite a lot of theaters still. I mean, this film's already been out for a month now, so the fact that it's still in 3,100 theaters is crazy, but I guess Disney is putting a lot into it, and they're trying to make as much as possible. There was people saying that Wicked was going to make $1 billion. I don't think that's going to happen, but it could definitely make $500 million, which is still a success because the film only cost about $110 or $150 million, so hey, you know, juice it if you want to. I know Paramount actually did that with Smile 2. I think you could still see Smile 2 in theater, which is a testament to the success of the film. Smile 2 had a budget of about $25 to $28 million, and it's grossed over $128 million. So it has 4X'd, and it is a blockbuster, so I can see why Paramount is pushing that film heavily. Also, go watch Smile 2 if you haven't, and it is streaming on Paramount, so you can actually stream it at home. Never mind actually going to see it in theater. I just prefer the theatrical experience because it's just a different experience. Let's continue. Having so far made $425 million, wicked that is, but for some reason will be made available on VOD in 2 days' time, exhibitors can't be too happy about that. The musical made $19 million over the 5-day weekend. That's too high for a film that will soon be made readily available for home viewing. So this article is mostly regarding Nosferatu, but we did kind of jump around there and talk about other articles. I watched Nosferatu for the second time a couple days back, and this film still holds up. I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. I did a full review on Nosferatu, quick review, but very thorough review of the film, so go watch that. It is in the catalog. I believe I posted it about 3 to 4 days ago. Very good video, watch that. If you haven't seen Nosferatu, I definitely recommend it. 2 thumbs up, great film from Robert Eggers. Casting was great. A lot of good things I said about that, but like I said, I don't want to keep going over that. I talked about it in the review, so go back and watch that if you want to get the scoop on that film. But yes, $40 million opening weekend on a $50 million budget is quite awesome. There is going to be some rewatchers, of course. The rewatchability factor is there. Like I said, I saw it twice now. Great film. Might be something that I actually buy on DVD/Blu-ray. So, yep. Not surprised by this, to be quite honest. I was really hoping that Nosferatu would do this good. I talked about the film before it released, and I said that Christmas Day release is going to probably hurt the film because it is an adult-centered film. And it is adult. It's very rated R. I do think even if it came out in October or November, it might have served it even better. But it looks like it has still worked out for the film. But once again, look at that budget. $50 million. So if you are into numbers or into the business of margin, you know that with a $50 million budget, if the film is good, which it is, and it has word of mouth and rewatchability, you will make your money back plus some. So very good job to them out there. But yeah, that's all I really got right now as far as Nosferatu goes. I would definitely like to see where this film tops out at. I'll probably be reporting on that soon as well. I think it will go all the way through January. But we'll just have to see. With that being said, please like this video if you found it interesting. Share this video with a couple friends and colleagues and let them know to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell for notifications. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe if you haven't already, and please, you ring the bell for notifications so you can keep getting cool updates like this from me, Neff. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, be safe. It's Neff signing off.